here to talk to you about a head of department's viewpoint, and I'm sort of the next in line down, trying to give the evidence and the impact in order to get the funding for my department. So we're looking at evidence and we're looking at ways of demonstrating the impact of volunteering, and I don't think it's difficult to do. Again, there's a range of things that we can be looking at. In terms of my own institution, looking very much at our strategic plan, we are a student-centred university. The student voice is particularly important in our current development and in our future development. And this is so underpinning of volunteering too. So, first and foremost, the value of volunteering is the value to our students. And I'm sure you're aware of the sort of things that I would cite in relation to this. Influence on students' career choices, providing a diverse range of opportunities for all our students, enabling our students to experience diversity and integrate into our local community. We are very much a community engaged university, and therefore volunteering has that relationship with that particular strategic agenda. The social dimension, I think, is particularly important, again linking into retention, and that enables students, as many of you are aware, to relate, make new friends, enjoy yourselves. And therefore, again, different other aspects like enhancing your CVs and building confidence and self-esteem. Looking at the value of volunteering, I think I'd take our university strapline now, which is transform lives and inspire change. I think very much volunteering is doing that. Looking from the strategic perspective, I think is extremely important. The embedding of volunteering into strategy, into operational plans and action plans has been a key, I think, to the development of volunteering within the university. TQF enabled direct embedding of volunteering into the learning and teaching strategy of the university. In doing so, the synergies start to form in terms of our employability agenda, the retention strategy, and other aspects, pedagogic research, and pulling together those synergies in relation to skill development, again, part of our university strategy. The proposed new funding model tests provides specific emphases on aspects of enhancement. And the three areas, as I'm sure you're aware, are retention, learning, teaching and assessment strategies, and research informing and enriching teaching. Even though volunteering is not explicitly part of that, it is in part of our enhancement, it's part of student success. So it becomes already embedded within that funding for us as an institution. The baseline is to ensure that student volunteering matters, that it has a clear and demonstrable impact by creating further synergies and not making it distinctive in that sense. So we're looking at the university priorities, looking at sector priorities, and then looking at volunteering. It may mean entering different tribes and territories for volunteering that perhaps we haven't done before. So I've already mentioned retention, but there are other areas in terms of strategic direction. Internationalisation, it fits extremely well with that region. Curriculum development, very much for Northampton are we seeing embedding of volunteering within the curriculum and real engagement of schools, in order to take that agenda forward. Collaborative arrangements, another arena, the HE-FE interface, particularly important for us as an institution. Then looking at the area of education for sustainable development. One of the student projects within the Centre for Community Volunteering is in the area of the environment. We have a sustainability section, and there volunteering sits. And it sits there because as a department we're looking at also staff volunteering in that area, and the synergies between the staff and the student volunteering are developing in that way. The other aspect which we are involved in is here, the Higher Education Achievement Record. We're one of the pilot institutions for this, and that again is an area, as we see the synergies building between volunteering, PDP, skills development and careers, that is an area which could link into the future development of how we perceive volunteering within the institution. So I'm very much pushing forward the aspect of integration and embedding in strategy to take forward volunteering within the institution. We have volunteering as one of our key performance indicators for the university. And that again, although I think I've heard it being described as rather frightening because it is there and very visible, is an important recognition of volunteering within our institution. So in terms of what you can take back, it's important to ensure that achievements are celebrated. Effective marketing practice is particularly important in this regard. I was also asked to conclude with 3 words. The first one I selected was support, because I think our centre gives unbelievable support to students in a variety of ways and to staff. Vibrancy is my next word. I think it is very dynamic as a centre, and its marketing shows that, the way in which it presents itself, and Linda Davis, who is managing it, networks extremely well throughout the university, supporting this vibrant way in which volunteering is put forward. The third word I've got is collaboration. This is both regional and university-based. Collaboration within different communities. I wanted to slip a fourth in, and I'm going to do it quite quickly so no one notices, but I really wanted to get opportunities in for all students, because I think the impact on our own students' personal development and their employability is particularly important.